Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Okay, so this is my garage. Uh-oh. Can I move? Uh-oh. So I got 902,638 in the bank. I don't have anything in the garage. So it's auction time. Alrighty. Let's see the next car. I want to build something that we'll all enjoy watching. Ooh, now this. I'll bid on this. Oh, it's mine. No, nope. You don't got more money than me. This is so gonna be my car. I'll go. I'll break the bank. Nope, this is mine. Give me. Give me. Just stop bidding. No. Mine. No, give me this. Give me. Just stop bidding already. This is my. This is gonna be mine. Just stop. It's mine. I'll go to it. Mine. Look at that. Look at that. 71,933. Let's write that down. So it was $71,933. That's what we started with. Put that into the garage and then quit. So, there it is. Look at that beauty. That is a beauty, yes it is. So, let's start taking these body parts off. Fender, taillights, trunk, door, other fender. Hey, let's move you over to the right lifter. I like the right lifter better. Now, I like starting on the engine, but before I even start on the engine, I'm gonna hit F1, and I'm gonna supercharge this baby. Perfect. Engine is brand new. Everything on the engine, everything in the engine, everything on the engine or inside of the engine is brand spanking new. The only thing we gotta worry about is the battery. The brake system. ABS pump. The brake solvent. Radiator fan. Radiator. And, of course, the air filter. Gotta have a good air filter. And a good air filter cover and base. Because if you don't have a good cover and base for the air filter, could get bad performance on your engine. Now, we got a brand new engine here. But we're gonna tear it apart. You ask why? Well, I'll tell you why. If we hit T and go into the tablet, and you look at this bottom app, Performance Shop, we are gonna buy all of the performance parts that we can get for this car. And we are gonna put them in, and we are gonna see how fast this baby drives. But we're not gonna buy any of it yet. So, we gotta take everything off first. Like I said, everything is brand spanking new. Water pump pulley. Even the power steering pump and the alternator are brand new. But both of those are getting replaced with performance parts. Water pump. throttle will also be getting changed. So will the fuel rail. The fuel rails. Take this off. Why would I do all this extra work? Well, to make the car faster. 1. Load the car up with performance parts. And 2, to be honest, you make more money doing it. I'd rather take the time to tear apart the engine. And, oh, I missed one. Take time to tear apart the engine. That way, I can make more money instead of not tearing apart the engine and not making that much. That's why. Like, all this right here, brand new. Engine head, crankshafts, spark plugs, exhaust manifolds, front exhaust pipes, the whole exhaust system is getting changed. The starter, not the gearbox, but everything in the gearbox. And we gotta take this other side off now. Pop these off, pop that off, pop that off, pop that off. And I won't be speeding this up. I will in the future if you guys want me to. If you just want to see the before and the after. I won't be doing the before and after pictures. I've tried doing that on my own, and I can't seem to remember to do that. To take the, I'll do the before, but I can't seem to remember to do the after before I sell the car. And yes, every car I do, I sell. Just because I might, if you guys want, I might do like an older style car, if we can find one, and I'll keep it, like an old fastback Mustang, or a Stingray. If you guys want me to do one of those and then keep it, I will. But there's no sense in really keeping it, because you really can't do much of anything with it. I mean, you really can't. Like the pistons are coming out too. Camshafts are getting changed. The crankshaft won't be. Crankshaft will stay in there. But we do gotta take the oil pan off in order to get the pistons off. So, fuel filter. I think that's about it for the engine bay. Let's walk over here. Lift this up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tear apart the engine, everything that you do with the engine, then I'm gonna hop back in. I'm gonna buy all the parts, and before I take the oil pan off, let's grab the oil drain, place it underneath so we don't get a fine, spilling oil all over the place. I just love where they have this oil plug at. It's the best place to have it. Oh, I can't even get to it. Oh, there it goes. No. No. Damn it. Why won't you let me drain the oil? Such a stupid ass place for that. Give it to GM to put, or no, yeah, this is considered as a Corvette. Give it to GM to do that. And now we can take the oil pan off. Drop out of here. Move this out of the way. Walk back over here. Well, actually, before we drop the car, let's take the exhaust off. And let's also take the drive shaft out. It is a rear wheel drive. This car. Perfect. And then we're gonna hop. See, where am I? This is the front of the car right here. Then we're gonna hop in the gearbox. And we're gonna take the starter off. The gearbox off. And all the gearbox components off. And there's that. We're gonna leave the oil filter on just because there is not a performance oil filter in the game. I know there is one in real life. Yeah, I know. But there is not one in game. Very tricky to get these out. Okay, all the engine components are out. So, I'm gonna hit T. I'm gonna hit engine. I'm gonna go oil filter. Alternator. Camshaft. I think it's a regular V8 camshaft. Carburetor we don't need. Cylinder head we don't need. Engine head we do need. Need 2 engine heads. Exhaust manifolds. We need 2 of the V8s. We need a fuel filter, a fuel pump, 2 of these, 4 of those. What else? We don't need wires. Oh, we need pistons. I wonder if we could put those in there. I'm not gonna try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pistons, 8 spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a throttle. And that's it for that. Okay, good, we're still recording. My controller shut off and my computer went doo-doo-doo. I wasn't sure if the game cut off, the recording cut off or not. Perfect. Alright, so we got all the engine stuff. No running gear, no brakes. But there is exhaust, so we need 2 catalytic converters. I don't know if we need the exhaust pipe, but I'm sure we do, so I'm gonna take it. We need I'm looking here, metal, 2 middle mufflers and 2 rear mufflers. I think that's all we need for exhaust. Then we go to gearbox. Excuse me. A clutch plate, a clutch pressure plate, and a flywheel. That's all that we can get. I'm almost certain we got everything. We got the camshaft, we got the alternator, we got the air filter. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Let me go through here one more time just to make sure. Got the fuel filter. We got the fuel pump. Got the fuel. Heater coil. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, power steering pump. Guess we should get that. I see. I knew there was one more thing left over. Alright, so let's put this baby back together. I guess I should hit the right button to walk towards the car. Let's hop in here. Hit 2. Go all the way over. Put these pistons in. Slide over this way. Boom. Boom. Oh. Boom. One more. That's that. Let's throw this in. Let's throw that on. I like these regular V8s and the little small engines in the game because oh, you know what? I was supposed to buy 4 of these. I always forget when I do this that I have to buy 4 of those. Where'd they go? 2 more. Spark plugs. We are gonna tune the engine afterwards when we're done, and we're also gonna tune the well, we're also gonna take it on the test track. Do that. Just throw this on. No, don't want that one. I want that one. It does take a little bit to build the car, but at the end it's kind of nice because you learn a little bit. This is a simulator. It simulates what it's like to build an actual car, and a lot of it really is spot on. It really is. Supercharger. Let's throw that on. It's like creepy. Well, I wouldn't say creepy. It's just weird how strange. That's what I'm looking for. It's strange how spot on they actually have this. That's what I'm forgetting. Let's throw that on. Now a bunch of shit's gonna light up. Ooh. Let's take that one back out. Put our performance parts in it. exhaust manifold. Put the nice and shiny chrome one on. Yeah, this car's gonna look nice. That's all we're gonna put on for the exhaust right now. The exact exhaust manifold, just because it's gonna get in our way when we go to do the suspension of the car. When we go to take it off and whatnot. We'll put it back on when we go to put everything else back on. Sorry, the camera's going haywire. Haven't played this in a while, so I'm getting used to put my fingers back on W, A, S, and D to move the camera around. I'm not used to using those buttons. Did I put... Okay, I did. I wasn't sure if I put the correct spark plugs in, but I did. Damn it, like that. Ay, ay, ay. Sounds a little too unhappy. So, alternator on. Yeah, we're gonna keep the air filter off too, just because I still gotta repair the box. Because I like everything to be 100% on my car, on the cars that I build. And we put that belt back on, and we can put that belt on, and we can put that pulley on, and then we can't forget about the belt tensioner. And I think, except for the battery, the radiator fan, the air filter, and the brake system, I think that's it for the engine bay. So let's hop out, lift the car up. And then we're, damn it, I did it again. I hit Q instead of W. Okay, damn it, I don't know why it always does that. Let's zoom in so I can click on something. There we go. We're gonna put the oil pan back on just because, well, we can. And we're gonna hop up here to the flywheel. Put that on. Put that on. Put all the clutch stuff and the flywheel on. Clutch bearing release, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then the gearbox. And then throw the starter back on so we don't forget that later either. I think for now that is it. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the exhaust off. The drive shaft's gonna stay off because that's gotta get repaired still. So I think it's time to move on. Let me hop in here, make sure that yep. Air filter, I still gotta put in fuel pump. The old one's still not out yet. And exhaust system I haven't put on yet. Alright, that's it. That's hopping. That's it. One, disassemble this. Now, how I do it, I always go from front to back, and then back to front. I start at the front to take it apart, and I start at the back to put it back together. It's just what I've always done. This will all have to get replaced. Both inner and outer tie rod will have to be bought. The sway bar links, the shocks, and all the shocks and struts will have to be replaced. Everything else can be repaired. If it doesn't get repaired, obviously we're gonna have to buy a new one. And the rubber bushing we're gonna have to replace. Everything else should be able to get replaced because none of it's really that badly damaged. But just in case it is, we got the money. We sure do got the money. Let's take this tire off. And we are not putting these wheels back on. We're gonna put some. I'm thinking about making this car black, making the wheels black. I'm thinking about putting black wheels on it and murdering this car out. Let's take that off. Upper suspension arm off. Alright, that's everything in the front suspension. Let's go to the rear. So, the shock absorber, this rear spring, and the rear shock absorber cap will have to all be replaced as well. These sometimes, they're very rare, but sometimes they repair themselves. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Like I said, the rubber bushings will have to be replaced because, well, they're rubber. And I did not mean to do that. So we're gonna need 8, 9, 10 regular rubber bushings. There goes my controller again. And then we're gonna need 2 small rubber bushings. Because we got this one right here and the same one on the other side that we gotta take off. And then we got the fuel tank. The fuel tank cannot be repaired, obviously. So we'll have to buy a whole new fuel tank. Take these off, take that off, take that off. Shock absorber. Rubber bushing. Upper suspension arm. Let's take these rubber bushings out. Take that all off. Let's take that off. think that's everything but for all the stuff we just got done doing. So we walk over to this table, the repair table. Mute it if you want. I can't do anything about the sound. I can't do anything about it. I wish I could, but I can't. When it does that, that means you just lost a part, and it hasn't been repaired. It was not able to be repaired. Too much. See, sometimes they get repaired. 99. Sometimes they get repaired, sometimes they don't. Alright, now we hit T. Get out of here. We go over to car part shop. Engine. I know we did a bunch of engine stuff, but I still need to go in here for the battery. Everything else we're good on, unless we need these or the clips for this. Then we go to running gear. We need 2 double wishbone shock absorbers, 2 front shock absorber caps, 2 front springs for sure. I don't know if it's B or if it's regular, so I'm gonna wait on that. But we do need 2 inner tie rods, 2 outer tie rods. Wait, no, it's gonna be A. 2 rear shock absorber A. 2 rear springs, 2 rear shock absorber caps. What else? I know that was a B. Oh, here we go. So we need 8. I think we said 10, right? So we got 4 in the front, that's 4. We got 4 in the rear, that's 8. And we got the 2 on the side, so that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 small rubber bushings. We're gonna need 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. And we go over here. I don't know about the calipers, but I know we're gonna need 4 brakes, 4 brake pads, and I don't know about these. I'm gonna buy those. Exhaust we don't need, gearbox we don't need. Let's hop back up to running gear and keep that open. Oh, almost forgot. Engine. Almost forgot about the fuel tank. So let's walk over here. Put that in. The new fuel tank in. And put the performance fuel pump in. Then we can put that on. Put that on. Put that one on. And then put that one on. Just throw these rubber bushings in. These 2 anyways. Till we get to the other side. Drive shaft can wait. Sweet, so both of those were fine. Both of those were fine. It's always nice when you have 2 of the same parts, that way you don't have to buy any. And I knew that we needed 2 of those. Damn it, I did it again. Wrong button. Sweet, both those were good too. I'm liking this build so far. Really liking it. Everything's having doubles. Yeah, a lot of majority of the times that the rear suspension arm B never gets, one gets repaired and the other one doesn't. Up, I clicked on engine. I need running gear. Rear suspension arm B, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Sweet, both those were fine too. Alright, we're done on this side. I'm gonna hold off on the brakes just because I don't want to see that stupidly obnoxious wheel looking thing on there while I'm trying to build this car. I'll throw the brakes out. The brakes will be the last thing I put on. It's nice when you do one side, you find out you need something else for the other side and you get it, then you can just float right through the other side because you have everything you need. Because one side of the car is the same as the other. The left, everything you need on the left side of the suspension is the same thing you need on the right side of the suspension. So you know if... Damn it. Did it again. I think that's everything in the rear, so now we can go ahead and put the drive shaft on. And we can put the... Oh, wrong catalytic converter. So we did not need the exhaust pipe, but that's fine. Ooh, we did not get that. Let's hop in here real quick and get that then. See if that will work. Nope. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, waste a lot of money there, but I'm fine with that. Damn it, I did it again. Like I said, I'm a little rusty on this game. Yeah. Someone who works in a mechanic shop is saying that. It's always lovely to hear. Oh man. That's not what I needed to see. So hop out of here. What is that? I think that's B. Pretty sure it is. Ah, oh, shit, it's C. Son of a bitch. Please let nothing else be bad, needing to be replaced. Damn it. Oh, that hurts. That's a killer. Which one is that? B. That is a killer. Okay, it was B, C. I didn't know if it was B or A. I mean B or regular one. Okay, so now we got that. here, click on that. Everything on the side? I think so. Put these over bushings in real quick, just to get them done and over with. How did I end up with extra? Throw that on, because I think that's it for this suspension. Let's go over to tuner shop. Wheels. I don't know which one I should do. I'm thinking about either 17 or 7. I like 17. It would look more it would look nicer with the flow of the car. But I like 7 too. I think I'm gonna go with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's hop out of here. Click on this. And I also, so I'm gonna drop out of there. I'm gonna hit F2, swap the tires. I think I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, there we go. I like that one. What do we got? Battery, radiator fan, ABS module, ABS pump, brake solvent, radiator, air filter base, all 4 clips, and the air filter cover. So all we got left is the engine base. So let's move this over to the center of the shop. Battery, ABS pump, ABS module was destroyed, so we're gonna have to hop in here, go to brakes, get the module. There we go. Okay, got that in. brake solvent, air filter base. Look at this beautiful air filter. I like it. So stupid. So stupid. I hate when I gotta buy these clips. It's the most stupidest thing. And I always pass them up. There they are. $9. Such a stupid part to have to replace. Radiator. Radiator fan. I think that's everything now. Yep, so now we hit one, go over here, put oil in it. I do this until it goes up for a couple seconds, goes up, wait a couple seconds, and let go. And I come over here, and I check the dipstick, it's perfect. Dyno. Oh, no, that's over here. This is basically just tuning the engine. Trying to get it perfect. It's extremely hard to do. You go with the lowest one. Hit the plus sign to get it even out. And it's really hard to do. I'm trying to get it just right. Being a little ass. Maybe if I just hit this for a little bit. I don't know, it's just being a little asshole. God, it's so annoying. It's the worst. trying to get this shit evened out. It really is. Could look it up, but I wish there was a way I could just trying to do everything that I can, but see, once I hit this, both these are gonna shoot up. But just that one is gonna shoot up, and that's gonna shoot up, and this won't shoot up. I don't know, it's just so weird. You think it would be so much easier than this. I don't know, this is just so weird. I'm about to leave it at the highest plus percent I can get it at. Because this is, let me go to 3 and click on the lowest one. And it jumps down to -0, then +2, and 0, then 1, and it just, I don't know why they made this part, just this part, most difficult. Like, what? It should not be jumping up that high. It shouldn't. Then that. I don't know. Telling you, I'm gonna leave it at 3. +3 if I can. Oh, there's +5. There's +4. 3. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go there. See how much horsepower I can get out of that. That's a shit ton of horsepower out of that. So, I'm happy with that. It's incorrect ratio, but we just sat there for a good couple of minutes, for a good 10-15 minutes trying to figure that shit out.